Well, a deadly day in Indianapolis after a string of shootings in broad daylight. And in the end, one father will now have to bury his son. 24-hour News 8's Eric Feldman joins us now with this sad and ironic story.
Yeah, Julian, Byron Davenport was praying for a different outcome, but sadly, he says his son was shot at that scene, and police have confirmed that man is now dead. That irony you mentioned comes from Byron's job that puts death front and center every single day. A beautiful Saturday in Indianapolis. The royal wedding magic, qualifiers for the Indy 500, and perfect weather. Unless you were the dozens filling up at the Speedway gas station off West 38th in Georgetown around 3:45. They all hid from what police described as a Wild West-style shooting. A man in critical condition, another with minor injuries. And the sunshine darkened on the busy 71st and Michigan intersection around 6 p.m. An argument inside a KFC led to a woman shot and in critical condition. People inside shaken up, trying to help detectives find the man responsible. And just after 3, Byron Davenport got a hair-raising phone call.
My son had been shot at least 4 times.
He raced to the 2400 block of Sheldon as officers performed CPR on his 45-year-old son.
I look at his clothes and shoes on the ground over there, and it just makes me feel sad to know that everything he had on his body is now laying on that ground over there.
He died at IU Health soon after. Byron says he knows all too well what comes next for his firstborn, also named Byron. He works at Williams and Blewett Funeral Home.
Dealing with death every day like I do every single day, I'm crying.
More and more, the job is to console the inconsolable thanks to gun violence.
I constantly grieve when I'm pushing a 15, 16, 17-year-old's casket.
And now that grief will amplify as the pain becomes personal. IMPD has not said anything about anyone being arrested in any of these 3 shootings. The investigations are all underway, and they're always looking for your assistance. So if you do know anything, make sure to call Crime Stoppers. That number, of course, 317-262-TIPS. I'm Eric Feldman, 24-hour News 8.
Oh, someone knows something. Thanks, Eric. Well,